So, trying to shoot down the length of the tank here. There's a tuxedo urchin there. See a bunch of frags down here on the sand bed. Just from my recent fragging sessions. Let's gear back out to the full tank again. And maybe go around this side, and then as you can see, I have my vortex kind of pulled up to the top right now, just to get them out of the way, to get some nice clean shots of everything. So let's talk about the fish a bit. This is I have a pair of clownfish back here that are onyx trupicula clownfish. They lay eggs every few weeks. The big female there I got probably in 2003 sometime, so she's at least, and at that point she was already pretty big, so she's getting pretty old. Let's see if we can see the little male. He's buried down in there pretty good. There's the blue hippo tang. I've also had that guy since it was about the size of a quarter. There was saw the little male come out. There's also a regal angel in here that I've had for, it's actually an Indo-Pacific regal. Which I've had for, I don't know, a year and a half or 2 years now. Does very well, eats flake foods. There's one little wrasse in here. There it is. And there's also a bristletail filefish, which was my final concession to trying to get rid of Majanos. I tried lasers, I tried the Majano wand zapper, I used quarts of Aptasia X, killing them off, and they came back. Let's see if I can find this filefish, and I'll kind of turn it. Alright, so there's the bristletail filefish just hanging out here right next to the clam. Hiding with that guy is a Majano munching machine. It didn't take him any time at all to clear out Majanos once I got him. And he also eats mysis and brine shrimp and a bunch of other stuff now. He did go after my, had a colony of Blastomusa here. He picks at those. Has seemed to lighten up on it a little bit lately, but you can see where he killed off some. There's some algae growing there. Just a little comment on the algae. I actually had a weird thing happen with this clam I've had for so long. If you see if I can zoom in a little, right here, there's kind of an area of tissue that's damaged a little bit on the clam. That actually was much worse a couple months ago. I thought this clam was going to die. It was not extending fully, retracted in its shell. You could see a big chunk of the shell. It was sliming up like crazy. The thing that seemed to be the cause, I couldn't nail it down to anything else, but I had started using GFO a couple months before and hadn't used that much in the past, and I think I went a little overboard on the GFO. Really made the clam mad, so I mean, it almost looked like the mantle of the clam had been burned in a few spots. It's looking a lot better now. It's coming back, so hopefully I'll figure out a way to move this giant thing out of this tank and into the new tank here shortly. let me charge the camera for a little bit, and then I'll come back and talk a little bit about some of the reasons I'm upgrading, some of the things I don't like about this tank, and then show you my setup for what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna move all this coral while I'm breaking this down and getting the new tank.